Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. Want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Petah Hubutan, his great names Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you sister and brothers living this truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Come today, I watched a very good lesson. Yashua, a very good lesson by the brother Dawudah in the Alabama camp. He had a dream about Jacob's trouble. You know, the brother right here on the right, you know, this is his page right here. I recommend everybody go watch that lesson, man. Very, very good little lesson. Pretty much a testimony, really, because it was a vision about Jacob's trouble. And I noticed, man, hey, the Lord is really talking to his man, because in his dream, I had a dream as well about Jacob's trouble, and his dream and my dream were very similar, very, very similar. You know, same little kind of situations, and man, it just put me in that mindset, man, that we about to go through this, and we need to hear that so we can mentally prepare ourselves for the trials and tribulations that's about to come about. You know, so with that, let's hear a quick rundown of his testimony, because he said a lot of things that it sparked a lot of precepts in me, and it sparked a whole lot. So I'm about to do a lesson based on his vision about Jacob's trouble. So let's hear a little bit.
The things wasn't hidden, you know. So I was in this house. Waited till it got dark, right? And left out this house and was in a field, you know, just moving, you know, not staying in one area. And ended up running upon another group of people. And we were all there together, and you could see the fear, you know. That's what I got, you know, the fear that was very very heavy, man, you know. And no one had any answers, you know. And I wasn't talking about the scriptures, you know. I was really comforted in that time because I knew what was going on, you know. But this dream was it was crazy, man.
So with that, I like when he said that he said the fear was very heavy, because it's gonna be heavy. I seen that in my dream, and you can just see that, man. People are already in fear now. Wait till this dollar crash and this chaos all in the streets. You know, military troops from different countries, this country just running around, people getting judgment. Man, these people gonna be in I'm talking about great fear. You're gonna see grown people crying like little 3 and 2-year-olds. And I like how he said that he was comforted because he knew what was going on. See, that's the biggest thing right there. That's why the Lord wrote this word and preserved it and gave it to the hopeful elect, because we're going to be in a different spirit versus these people that's in the world. These people in the world, they don't know why this is happening, what's going on. Can you imagine all hell breaking loose? You don't know why and what's going on. You don't know what's about to happen. Versus us in this truth, we know why all hell breaking loose. We know why it's going to be military troops running everywhere. And then, like, we know we got hope coming. The Lord is coming. So we're going to be in a whole different spirit. And we got to give all praises to the Lord for giving us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what's going on. Like right now, we at ease because of that. These people in the world, man, they freaking out. People at my job, man, a lot of the people, I think they about to just off themselves. They so scared, man. It's getting bad out here. You know, a person in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a Jake, just, you know, off somebody at the library. You know, my Akbayan did a lesson on it. And then went to Quick Trip and off somebody else. So we about to, and that's just the beginning. Dollar ain't crashed yet. No payment ain't hit just hard like that yet. And people already lose. So imagine when those things take place, how these worldly people are going to be. They're going to, that's why we say bug outs. They're going to bug out in a major way versus us. We're going to be calm because we know why it's happening. And that right there puts you at comfort, man. You can't ask for no more than that. And that right there help preserve your life. We ain't gonna be out here bugging out. Oh my God, what we gonna do? Run to the military, go here. Oh, we not gonna be in that spirit, man. Because you in that spirit, man, you can get judgment like that. You run around hollering, crying, running to your enemy for help. They said, we know who our enemies are. We're not gonna be running to Esau. Esau gonna lay you out in them days. You know? And then like Esau might fool you. Think he giving you shelter and feeding you, and then he gonna do some cannibalism. Like it's good to know who you are and what's going on at this time. Because Jacob's trouble is gonna be crazy, man. I mean crazy. So this is Jeremiah 30:7. At last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. See, that last part of that precept give comfort. It said, but he should be saved out of it. So there's going to be Israelites that's going to make it through Jacob's trouble. And we're in this truth because we want to be one of those individuals. That's why we do the works, highway and hedges. We feed the sheep. And then for the ones that's, listening up, being a helping hand and getting this truth, that'll preserve your life. And that's comforting right there. We be like, man, look, we can make it through Jacob's trouble. The Lord said we can. So all I got to do is buckle down, be circumspect and watch out. Pray, and move quietly. See, if you worldly and this whole system breaks, you're going to be blowing snot boogers, and that's going to get you caught up. And then like all these worldly jakes say when the military run around, come here, we will feed you, you have shelter, you'll be safe. A worldly jake going to go. They're like, I'm an American citizen. The army for me. And they're going to run there, and he's going to be like, hey, man, you going to get the orders. Hey, we got about 200 so-called black people, eliminate them at once. And then, hey, firing squad. That's how they're going to do it, because Esau wants to eliminate Yasharallah, which goes into Israel. They want to eliminate us because the top elites, they know what's going on. Just like us at the bottom, the prophets, we know what's going on. Two groups of people that know what's going on. And then there's people in the middle who don't know nothing. And it's going to do them very bad because they don't have the knowledge to know what's going on. They don't even you got a lot of jakes walking around, don't even know who they are. And then they got told who they are, but they disregarded it because they've been taught by Esau that they're black and they're African Americans. And America always going to be here. You're always going to have food. Just pay your taxes and go to work. And then when that is pulled from under their feet, because it's about to happen, that dollar collapse, ain't no more work. And then Jake gonna be like, I was lied to. I thought that if I go to work and pay my taxes, I'll be good. Now what? And then it's gonna be lots of judgment. People gonna be panicking. You're gonna hear crying and hollering. I know in my dream, man, all you heard was hollering, crying, women getting ravished. Just a whole lot of crying and stuff, man. I heard death curls. You can just hear people getting judgment, man. All the neighborhood. That's all you heard. All day, all night long. Especially at night. It was real bad at night. You just heard a lot of crying. And you got to be on the move. You ain't better just sit in one spot during this time. You got to be moving around so you don't get caught up. See, a lot of people ain't ready for that. Especially Eves. Eves ain't ready for that. They in comfort, man. You tell the Eve that, America gonna be good. America always gonna be good. And hey, it's not what the Lord said. And you can see that that's not about to happen. You see, they're so scared. They in great fear now. Wait till that day happen. You're gonna see gangsters you thought was gangsters and hard dudes crying. They gonna be like the scripture say, a woman travailed in her birth pains. They gonna be like a pregnant woman. I've seen, I've seen women give birth and how, excruciating painful that is. You're going to see men in that same state, crying and hollering. That's why These women gonna be seeking men of the Lord because we're not gonna be in that spirit of crying and hollering. We like we was ready for this. We've been waiting on this, man. We want Babylon the Great to break down. So you're like, give me a little backpack, get the moving. Hey, like Denzel Washington, that movie, The Book of Eli, we just gonna be moving in silent, man. Reading the word. Got my little machete on me, and looking for the Lord to deliver us, man. Looking to get on that chariot. Looking to get on the chariot, which the world calls a UFO. Those are chariots. That's going to be the way we're going to escape this place. That's why we do the work. We hope there's a chariot with our name on it that's going to pick us up before this place gets that nuclear fallout. This place is about to get nuked. Jacob's Trouble is going to escalate, and World War III is going to escalate until everybody going to shoot their nuclear missiles. So let's go to Psalms 9 and 20. It says, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Salah. Yeah, and see, that's about to happen. When the Lord show up, I say with just the plagues he about to hit this place with. When the famine hit, people got the spirit on them to just go out and be violent and just, start yapping people up. And men gonna have the spirit on them. They see a woman they like that's gonna ravish her. All that type of stuff. Hey, that's gonna have these people in fear, man. These nations gonna be in fear. A lot of nations about to get toppled. Babylon the Great gonna be in fear. And then these dudes who think they gods, you hear rappers like Drake, I'm six God, I'm this and I'm that. They got a lot of money. And they gonna realize you ain't nothing but a man. And then you ain't a man of the Lord, so you don't mean nothing. You marked for deletion, homie. And that's what's about to happen. And everybody gonna be in great fear. They're gonna be in great fear. He's like, I was just a rap superstar. Now, man, they might attack him first. They know he got the supplies and the goods. And a lot of them got bunkers. He might get death in his bunker, man. He might be in the bunker with a bunch of people. And they might just seek to overthrow him in the bunker. More food for us. So ain't nobody escaping this, man. The only way you're gonna get out of this is through the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And I be hearing Jake talk, I'm gonna get some land. Give me a bunker. Like, you always hear some carnal means from a carnal Jake on how to escape this. I'm gonna give me a boat. I'm gonna give me some guns. I'm about to pack up on food. They always want to think they can doomsday prep this. Doomsday prepping is not gonna make it past Jacob's Trouble. I don't give a damn how many guns you got, how much food you got, because people gonna be looking to take your stuff. And it ain't gonna just be like regular people. You're gonna see militaries roaming around this sucker. China gonna be in here. Russia gonna be in here. North Korea gonna be in here. Then you go, Esau got big militia groups already, big gangs of Edomites running around. The KKK gonna show up big time. They're like, oh, it's anarchy now. We can be who we want to be now. We're going nigger hunt. Woohoo! Stormfront, Proud Boys, they all about to click up. And they're gonna be roaming around like gangs, seeking to take whoever, they find, take their stuff. Your woman look good, they're gonna seek to take her. You got food, they're gonna take your food. And so they're gonna go house to house, kicking in doors. What you got? Give it up. You talk noise, they land you out. And the only way to beat this is you're gonna have to have that divine intervention from the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai gonna have to be with you in Jacob's Trouble. That's why our faith is gonna be so increased. When we start seeing that protection, seeing we got food, see we got drink, and all hell done broke loose, we gonna know the Lord is with us. And that faith is gonna be booming. Let me go get this one, since I said all that other stuff earlier, because it's happening already. Go to Matthew 24 and 12. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You hear that? Iniquity abound. That's talking about sin upon sin, all kinds of madness. All kinds of things that's against you. How about Shai's going to be, rampant around here. And that's going to make the love of many wax cold. Nobody be looking to be nice in them times. Everybody going to be thinking about survival. They ain't going to be looking to be, I got to look out, man. You're going to see people like doing heinous acts against children in them times. Cannibalism is going to be at the forefront because it's going to be a famine. You're going to see there's going to be some bad stuff. That's going to be dark, evil days is coming. And us that's laced up with this truth, we're prepared for that. People in the world are not. They don't even, a lot of them like trying to duck their head in the covers. It ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. I'm looking like, dude, it's happening. And the best thing you should do is get ready. But a lot of these, man, I'm starting to see a lot of these dudes are not men. They're males, but they're not men. I'm seeing dudes in my job, scared, about to cry. You just speak about little stuff that's happening. I don't want to talk about that. Man, they terrified, man. And that's not a man to me. What he gonna protect when all hell break loose? He gonna be too busy crying. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be good to no children or no women in the time. There's a lot of these women that get rude awakening. They're gonna find out who the real men are. So that's what I like about Jacob's Trouble. Jacob's Trouble, reality about to set in. A lot of people can fake it in this fake society we live in that Esau created. But when Jacob's Trouble hit, all hell break loose. Ain't no food. All the real gonna show. You know, you're gonna find out, you know, is he a man or is he a little boy? And these women about to get a rude awakening because everything's about to reverse. The ones they thought was men, the dudes that got the bag, these little in the closet Momo dudes, you know, they think these celebrities. All these men they watch, they're gonna find out they're not men. And then the men they look down on, called broke, low level, you know, the prophets talking noise, they're gonna find out, oh, shoot, those the men. I need to get one of those. And man, nobody want your old boo-boo eating self. I'll tell you, man, get gone somewhere. You know, she gonna get her judgment. He's ready for that. You see, I like on Matthew 24:13, it says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we getting ready to put our endurance to the test. You know, as men of the Lord, we getting ready to, you know, we've been building up for this. So when it hit, we like, I'm about to see, you know, we about to find out how much the Lord loves us. Was my work sufficient? You know, all my prayers, are they about to get answered? We gonna find out. And see, men of the Lord, we not scared of Jacob's Trouble. We ain't like, oh, I want Jacob's Trouble. We want it to happen. Because I want to see where I stand with Yahweh Shai. And the only way for me to find out is we have to be in Jacob's Trouble. Plus, Jacob's Trouble has to happen for us to get the kingdom. I'm ready for the kingdom of heaven. So I'm like, bring on Jacob's Trouble. I'm ready for it. You know, I've been laced up the truth. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do. So I'm ready for Jacob's Trouble. You know, that's how I feel. You know, my faith is built up. I'm ready for it. So when it happens, it's not going, I'm just like, okay, let's get ready. Not gonna be all scared, crying, and what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm prepared for Jacob's Trouble. That's what this word is for, man. It's to get you prepared for what's to come. It's supposed to be in these scriptures, meditating, you know, day and night, to build your strength up, your inner strength. Get your mind right. When you how about I was shy. See, I faked this up. When all hell break loose, I believe the Lord got me. That's what I believe. And if you don't believe that, you know, for your sake, that means you need to get in this truth harder. You need to read more scriptures. You need to get your relationship with the Lord patched up to where you feel good about your lot. That's the whole point. And we got this liberty for you to do that. Because once Jacob's Trouble hit, that's the fame of the word also. Because ain't nobody, I'm not really be on the highway and hedges talking about thus hear the Lord and me and the Akim gonna be breaking down precepts. Nah, we put up at that time. It's over with. You had the liberty to get the truth. If you didn't take it seriously, that's on you. You know, we did. We feared the Lord. We knew what the Lord was gonna do. Matter of fact, let me go get this. I didn't have this in. I should have had this, but I didn't. But it popped in my spirit right now. And I can't think just right where it is, but I know. And I don't even have it on here. Because it's a scripture that says, with great tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom. See, this you need the Akim next to you. Because I know they know. I know I'm gonna do it. Let's go to Google. There it goes. Acts 14 and 22. I could not think where that was at. I knew the precept, but I couldn't think just where it was at. And I was thinking New Testament. I mean, your Old Testament. It's in Acts. And I remember, I'll never forget this, that Pastor Porchop told this to Nate, Bishop Nate of IUIC, and he tried to dispute it. And I'm like, how you get cut up by Pastor Porchop? I said, that dude sucks. And see, IUIC is not ready for Jacob's trouble, because that dude said wasn't no Jacob's trouble. And then stuff starts happening so bad, just like the apostle said, he had to backpedal, and he was like, morons, idiots. What I said was we wasn't Jacob's trouble at that time. I'm like, fool, that is not what you said. You know, you was totally against Jacob's trouble. And now your people probably start asking you about it because you see stuff getting bad, and now he got to talk about it. But I really feel like they really not really telling, he's not telling his congregation about Jacob's trouble. They're not ready. When I look at IUIC, they are like the world, man. Those men are not ready for what's about to go down. A lot of them, I talk to a lot of IUIC dudes, because used to be a lot at my other job, and you know, they like when I talk about Jacob's trouble, they get scared. I'm like, hold up, dude, ain't you supposed to be in the truth? What you getting scared for? That's for worldly people. So IUIC is of the world. And I'll never forget, Pastor Porchop said this to Nate, and he disputed it. And this is Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. So that precept goes perfectly with Jeremiah 30 and 7. That great tribulation, that's Jacob's trouble. We got to go through that before we get to the kingdom of heaven, because Jacob's trouble is that's like the purge. The Lord gonna purge out all the Israelites he don't want. All the Israelites he don't want, man, they about to get starved to death. Esau about to get them. They about to get judgment from another Jake. There's something, they about to get deleted in Jacob's trouble. That's the Lord, that's his purge. Jacob's trouble is literally the Lord's purge, man. He gonna purge out the Jakes he don't want. And that's why we always on the highway hedges telling our people, man, you got to get right with the Lord so he don't purge you out. Become valuable to the Lord, man. Get in this truth. Learn of the Lord. Get a relationship with him. That way, you know, you can be saved out of it, like Jeremiah 30 and 7 said. That's that great tribulation. We're going to enter in the kingdom. And see, I'm ready for that great tribulation. I'm ready for it. Because I'm ready for the kingdom. You know, matter of fact, I need to highlight that, because that's some knowledge right there. And I like that goes perfect with Jeremiah 30 and 7, because now we know what that much tribulation is that we're going to enter in. That's Jacob's trouble. And, you know, brothers is getting dreams and visions of that day to further confirm it. You can see all kinds of dollar about to collapse. You can just see it's about to happen. By just looking at the world, World War III bubbling up, dollar about to collapse, Esau getting angry and angry every day. I'm just hearing all kind of crazy stuff coming out Esau's mouth, you know, in articles, and they really showing, you know, that hatred. Their horns is showing. All they need when the law collapsed, when martial law is initiated, man, Esau about to go out and get down like he did in the 16 and 1700s. You know, you might, in Jacob's trouble, you might be walking down the street and see a bunch of Jakes just strung up in the tree. And see like KKK or something, you know? And we riding around with they stuff. And they ain't got to put their hoods on. Society over with. Ain't no, you know, go to work or none of that. So they just want to go be out in the open. Bulletproof vests on, high-powered rifles, AK-47s, AR-15s, tricked out. And Esau can shoot. They're going to be sniping. I said, you need the Lord to make it through this, man, because Esau about to be bloodthirsty in this times. Because he's angry. Their glory was Babylon the Great America. That was their glory, and it's about to be destroyed. So once it's destroyed, Esau going to be angry. And you know what he going to do? He going to blame Jake. Even though it was his fault, his country fell, he going to blame Jake. And they're going to take it out on Jake, man. They're going to be ravishing the women, hanging the dudes, beating them, stabbing them, torturing them. That's about to happen, man. That is about to go down very vividly. I can see it. And a lot of Jakes ain't ready. They ain't ready at all. And since I said, I'm gonna end off with this right here. Let's go to second address. Second address 15 and 18. Since I said that. And it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Back up everything I just said earlier, man, because of their pride. That's why Esau's kingdom is collapsing, man. He was too prideful. He thought he was the man, and Esau got lazy. Esau been setting up, man, promoting alphabet agenda, while the other Edomites, the Russians, been getting ready for war. Moab, China, been getting ready for war. North Korea, another version of some Moabites, been getting ready for war. And they've been India, Ishmael, he been getting ready for war. And they've been getting their resources together, and they about to get rid of the dollar. And man, this place is done. It's through. And it ain't nobody's fault but Esau, man. He's too prideful, man. Esau thought he had it in the bag. He thought he couldn't be touched. And Lord, like, I'm about to show you. You about to get touched, man. I'm sick of you. I'm about to set over my people about to rule next. Your kingdom about to collapse. Just like Rome collapsed. Babylon the Great, America about to collapse. Same way. And you can see it in them. I see it when I go to work, man. When one Edomite, what was that, yesterday? At break, he just started crying. And this one of them old, got the guns in the woods type Edomites, man. I don't know what that dude probably was. I didn't say nothing to him. I don't really like him like that. But we outside on break, and he's over there boo-hooing. The other Edomites were comforting him, man. This supposed to be a tough Edomite, Go in the woods and then clap him, And he crying, boo-hooing. I was just like, boy, it's that time. I watch that Edomite too. He be watching me all the time too. He's going to be one of the ones, he probably in the militia group. I pretty much always keep my eye on him because he's one of the ones that got guns. He's a super Trump supporter. And I think all this news is hitting him and he's crying because he see it's over with. He see it's over. And then like he gonna be one of the ones hunting Jake. He's gonna do that. And it's a lot of Edomites like him. They're gonna do that. They're angry. They crying now as their country being destroyed. And hey, it's gonna be. I mean, man, he was boo-hooing, man. I'm seeing this stuff happening already in real time. So with that, hey, go watch the brother's lesson. I like how he ripped it off too, man. Laid back, good edification. Go watch that vision about Jacob's trouble. And I say, saying his truth and keep getting prepared. That way when it hits, you be like, man, I'm good, man. Lord got my back. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua got my back. I'm good. I'm gonna make it through this. Let that be your thought process. Your mindset, your faith. Let your faith shine forth. Everybody else panicking. You like, hey, man, the Lord got me, man. Matter of fact, get away from me with all that crying and stuff. You go over there. Shit, you gonna get me caught up with all that crying and hiding. What we gonna do? I can just sit, but they about to be crying. Yashrala. I mean, grown men gonna be crying. You don't want to be around them, man. They gonna give up your position. They crybaby stuff, man. The military gonna be running around listening for little crybabies and ready to snatch them up. And that's gonna come right. I say the thing that's gonna like give Jake some comfort, man. Esau gonna say, get this device in your body. Let me put this, the micro CHIP in your body, and you're gonna be good. And then they're gonna be so scared, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Yasharala, watch. The 2/3, they're gonna do that. Hopefully we know better. I'm like, devil, I know what that is. Lord got me. I ain't worried about it, man. Hey, get away from me, man. About to, get ready to take flight. We're gonna have to be on the move, man. That's why I need, get our stamina up. We have to run. Move around. Move in silence. Jake's trouble about to be crazy. So with that, man, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwame Yasharala, detailed by Bob. Shalom.